do dot dot dot. We talk words so good.
All right. Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome back to another podcast episode of the We Talk Words Good podcast. Today, we're going to be making our own adventures in Choose Your Own Adventures, but we will each make an adventure for each other. Are you ready? Okay. I sound like my school dean.
Okay, I'm gonna go first so that Eden, whatever your name, what was your name again? Amanaman? You were Amanaman.
I'm Amanaman, you're J'Quille. All right, so start me off.
Okay, you gotta choose your difficulty.
Difficulty?
Okay, so it's easy, which is adventures in trombone land. Medium, which is the tiny water bottle land. And then there's hard, which is the mountain land.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing the trombone land.
Adventures in trombone land?
Yeah, because you didn't expect me to pick that, so you don't have it planned out very well.
I don't have any of these planned out very well.
Whatever, just start me out.
I'm just gonna start. You're not gonna have a difficulty level. You walk outside of your house because you're bored.
Mm-hmm.
And you see two paths leading into a forest that you've never seen before all your life. Do you choose the one on the right or the one on the left?
This is the most random question. Left.
You choose one on the left, and you start your adventure into the forest. But right as you're walking into the path, you fall through a trapdoor that you didn't see under you.
How did I not see that?
You just didn't see it.
Dang, that's sad. Well, rest in peace, me.
You're not dead.
I know, but I'm giving up all hope. No, okay. Whatever the options were.
Also, you have 3 hints and 3 redos. You have infinite restarts, so you can choose to restart if you want to.
Okay, yeah, but I'm not gonna use those because this is like a short one, video. Anyway, okay. So, what are my options here?
Okay. Once you fall into the trapdoor, you're lying on a stone ground and bricks surround you. So you're in a room that's just made of bricks.
Oh no.
And you see a ladder that's going through a hole in the ceiling. And you see 2 doors, one to your right, one to your left.
Well, I have a little trick. I fell from the ceiling. I used the ladder to climb back up.
So you climb up.
So I would climb up back into the forest.
You climb up through the ladder in the ceiling, and once you finally are done climbing it, and you get up through where you're standing, you look down and realize you're standing on top of a skyscraper. With no hole to go back down, your choices are to jump or to sit and hope that something will happen. But there's a chance, if you jump, you will die. If you wait, you could die, but you could also survive.
Okay, well, if I peek down, what's at the bottom?
You don't know yet. You have to either jump or... You can have a hint, though, if you want.
So it's do you want to die or wait and see if you die? I'll wait and see if I die.
You wait and wait until finally you die of starvation.
I don't want to wait that long. So the right option is for me to die?
Do you want to use one of your redos?
No, I want. Or sure, actually, sure, fine.
Okay. Do you choose the ladder, the left door, or the right door?
Well, the right door, because I already did left.
Yeah, you didn't do the right door. The left door.
No, I mean I already did the left path. I've already used the left, so I'm doing right this time.
Oh. Well, it could be. Okay, whatever. You know what? You walk through the right passageway, and once you step out, you find yourself falling. You can't see anything. It's kind of just a white void, but you're just falling and falling until eventually you land. And you're not dead. You landed in water, but you can't see anything around you.
You would still get hurt. But it's not.
You're not hurt. You're not hurt. You can either wait to see if you somehow get saved, or dive down in the water and look for something. But you could die of drowning.
I have a feeling it's literally the exact same thing. Do you want to wait and drown, or do you want to dive down and drown? I'm gonna dive down and drown.
No, there's not a guarantee that you drown. Just swim right, swim down, or swim left, swim forward, or swim backward.
Why are there so many options? Narrow it down, bro.
Swim backward.
I'm gonna use my hints, like, for the correct answer.
You're gonna use a hint?
Yes.
You have to swim down.
Okay, then I'm swimming down.
You swim down and find sort of a handle, and you don't know what way it turns to open it. You're expecting that it's left, but you have no idea. So, do you turn it right or do you turn it left?
Right.
You turn it right, and it opens.
Yeah, of course. Why would I listen to my own instincts of left? You gotta do it right. Okay.
So, do you swim into it, or do you try to swim back up to the surface?
Can I, like, barely hold my... I'm swimming in.
You swim in, and once you get in, you realize that there is sort of a passageway that kind of splits off that you can go into, that you can now breathe. So you climb into it, and now you can breathe. But you have two options. You can continue on going down this sort of big, long hallway, or down in the hole that you see right under you.
Well, clearly, land is above me, right? Because I'm really down. So I want to try going up, so I've got to go do the path.
Continue on the path? Okay. So you continue on, and you see two, hallways that basically it's not a dead end, but there's a wall in front of you that splits off into two hallways. You go down the left hallway or the right hallway.
This is literally just like a game of chance again. Going right.
Right? That was the
Yeah.
correct answer. You walk down the right passageway, and you see a doorway. So now is your chance. You can either turn back or walk through the doorway.
Oof. I see a door.
Yep.
Well, of course I'm gonna open the door. I didn't come all this way for nothing because of a stupid door.
You go through the door, and you open it, you stand up, and you're in a giant meadow with not many trees, but it's very green grass. And standing in the middle of it is a sort of tall man with a briefcase, and he's wearing like a suit. He walks towards you, and he says,
I have 3 items to give to you.
so now you're gonna get some. You're gonna get an item. You get one. You get
Never take candy from a stranger, bro.
you get a choice.
Know better.
You get a choice of 3 items. Okay.
Don't take the candy.
One of them is a rope. One of them is a ladder, like a pop-up ladder that can get, ladder.
Yeah.
And the third one is a can of soup.
Okay. Well, at this point, I'm getting pretty hungry. So, it would only make sense for me to get the rope.
Take the rope out of the briefcase, and the man vanishes with no trace.
I should have grabbed the soup and the rope at the same time. Well, I've got both hands. It's not like I'm holding a camera. Am I holding a camera?
Right, take the rope, and you continue on until finally you see
A tower?
basically what?
A skyscraper?
No.
Oh.
You see, in front of you, there's basically a giant gorge with a rope bridge that's going across it. Now you can choose to try to take your chances and walk across this rope bridge that may or may not be defective and could or could not break under you, killing you. Or you can somehow try to go down the mountain or go down into the gorge.
Yeah, I'm going on the rope bridge, bro.
Walk on the rope bridge and everything's going fine until about the middle of it, when you look down and realize you're wobbling. And then you see that the ropes beside you start to tear. And then everything starts to fall. You fall down into the gorge and die on impact. Do you want to use a redo? Or do you want to restart the entire thing?
I am dead. Blah, blah.
No, use a redo or use the entire thing. I'm recording a video.
Well, guess what? As soon as it's time to go to the movie.
Well,
Besides,
it's going to say J'Quille's dad joins.
who?
J'Quille. It's my name on the podcast.
It's also a Star Wars character. I'm using a redo to go down the mountain.
Okay, you try to climb down the mountain slowly, but then you feel that your foot is not really gripped, and you start to fall. When you realize you have a rope, you take the rope out and throw it. It catches onto a sort of branch that's coming out of the side of the mountain, grabs onto it, and you can use the rope to rappel down the mountain or down the gorge. But now you don't have the rope anymore. But you chose the rope, which is the right option. If you wouldn't have chose the rope, you would have had to go back and choose the rope and do the entire thing over again.
Okay, but did I win by going to the gorge?
No, you're in the gorge now. In the gorge, you see 3 passageways. One on the left, one in the middle, and one on the right. 2 of them will kill you, and 1 of them won't.
Well, I'm gonna go with
A hint?
the one that won't.
You can't say that.
Use the hint.
You have to go into the one in the middle. That's the one that won't kill you.
Okay, well, the one in the middle then.
You go into the passageway in the middle and find yourself in a long, dark hallway. Start walking and walking until finally you feel some sort of like leaves on the side of you, and stuff is starting to get brighter and brighter, and then you finally find yourself in a forest. You look around and realize you're in this forest that's right by your house.
Oh.
You know this because you're in a clearing that you've been to before, but you forgot how to get back home. There are 6 paths leading off from this clearing. 5 of them will kill you, and 1 of them leads back home. You cannot use a hint. 1 forward, 1 backward, 1 to your right, 1 to your left.
Oof.
1 going diagonally backwards to the left, and 1 going diagonally backwards or diagonally forwards to the right. Which one do you go in?
I decided to pull out my phone, go in an Among Us lobby, and ask the chat. And they said to go straight.
So go straight and fall through a hole in the bottom, leading you to a fiery abyss. You're dead. Do you want to use the redo or go back to the very beginning?
I'm going to use a redo, obviously.
You use the redo, and that is your final redo.
Okay, I choose. I'm just giving it time for the intense music to catch on. Ruin the music in the background. Okay, restart. I choose. Diagonally left.
Diagonal left backwards?
Yes.
Okay. This is your final chance to change your answer. Do you want to change your answer to any other one or keep your answer? Walk diagonally left and fall through a pit in the ground, leading you to a fiery abyss. You are dead. That was your final redo. And
Bruh, what was it? That was the lamest thing.
that's the end, or you can restart the entire thing.
All right, guys. Be right back. I'm gonna restart the entire thing.
Finally, you find yourself in a clearing that you've been to before because it's in the forest that's right by your house. You could either go forwards, backwards, left, right, diagonally left, or that's it. That's all your options. And now you
I
have
have a real quick question that I just thought of during this new run. Is do I get my 3 redos and 3 hints back?
yeah, but you don't really.
Okay, so I have enough redos to finish. I'm gonna do diagonally right.
No? Yeah. What, diagonally right? Okay. You walk diagonally right and find yourself walking out of the forest and back to your house. You're home safe. And also, this is the end of the video. See you next video, guys. In the next episode of the podcast, we talk words good. Never gonna give you down. My dad is putting his face in my hand. I mean, no.
Okay, bro, this is a really long podcast. Turn it off. Stop.
Okay,
recording.